Hey guys, how's everything going? This is JSer. Let's talk about CSS today. In this video, I'm going to take a look at several CSS pseudo classes. I believe you have been using it. Me too. One is link, the other is visited and hover and active and focus. Okay, so uh, I've been using hover a lot. Actually, in my daily work, the designers don't give us any specific rules about the link style and visit style. So anyway, let's take a look at what the spec is for these rules. The first one is link. Link represents an element that has not been visited. So it's the default style for elements with, simply speaking, with href, right? So there are three links here. You see, these are three links. We have a link, and it's the background with gold, and the color is set green. So this is a default color. But this link actually is visited, so it's a visited style. We see that it's different. So the link actually apply the style like this one. Okay, so the reach with href. But third one is not a link actually. It is doesn't have the href attribute yet, so there's no style. So it's simple, like it's the default style for link. Okay. Okay, the next one is visited. As the name says, if you visited and the link, if you visited before, the link will have the style you set, like background here. Okay, let's click the first link. Yeah, we haven't visited yet, so we click it. Now it's visited, right? Oh, I'm sorry, it's secret mode. So it's secret mode, so it doesn't work. You see, this is the there's some caveat for the visit thing. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Okay, so on the normal browser, if you click this, yeah, and it should be working the visit style like this one with background with border. Okay, so this is visited, and the next one is hover. Hover is means you put your cursor, the mouse over it. So you see, this is the default style. And if you hover it, you set the background to gold, and there's a beautiful transition. Okay, you hover it. Okay, so it changes. So it's hover, but this is just move the mouse over it. Doesn't click. Remember, the style is actually in LVHA order. It's reasonable. This is a default style. If you visit it, so visit style. These two are styles that without any interactions. Now hover, you hover it, and now you click it. But just mouse down, I think. Mouse just press on it, but not releasing the click. So this is this is the hover. Next one is active. Well, yeah. So this is an example. Default is blue. This is the link, and visit will be purple, and hover yellow. Yeah, background yellow, and then mouse down, so it's gonna become red. Yeah, and the background will be had the gray here, the paragraph tag. Okay, something like this. Cool, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is the active. Well, it's pretty simple. Just remember the order. And the next one is focus. It's useful for form input, like when you are focusing on this text field. You know the cursor, blinking cursor. When you focus it, you can set the color like red. Actually, this could be also set on any focusable elements like buttons and link, like this. Yeah, you see those outline here. We use tab and focus like these links. So if we change the color here, okay, like add a pseudo-class called a focus, set color to like red. Oh, it's already active, it's red, so we change it to black. Okay, now you click it, you see it has a higher priority than the active. Actually, the focus is, the focus style will be applied. You see that link is black before it's red, and you release the click, now it becomes black, right? Because this is actually the focus. It's being focused. Now if you click somewhere else or press tab, you see it's gonna be blue again. If you use tab to focus it, it will be black. So it's not a kind of focus. Okay, so now we see the basic difference for these 5, right? But actually for these, it's not that simple. This is for the desktop browsers with mouse. Now if you're using a mobile browser, things start to become different, because in browser, if you touch down, it cannot be treated as a click, right? And it is not a mouse down. Maybe there is some drag here. You see, maybe if you scroll. So when you are just doing the same thing in a simulator as a browser, if you click down, you see that actually the active style is not applied. It should be red here, right? Reload it, and yeah, you see, press down, it's red. But on the mobile browser, it's not. It's only the hover. Only the hover works, right? Background works. Active? No. Active? No. But when we click it, you see there's a slight background change, or how can I say, the active the gray area. You see the tappable area. So actually, this works I think similar to the active pseudo-class. So actually, it's something different. It's called WebKit Tab Highlighted Color. It's not a standard, but it's working on Safari. Let's take a look. So this, we could use a Safari debugger here. So for this 8 anchor tag here, if we add the WebKit Tab Highlight Color red, let's see what happens. Oh, you see, we have the red color now. Yeah, of course we can still disable it like transparent, so it will be nothing, right? Cool. So this could be used as the active. Yeah, remember, things working differently on touch device and non-touch device. Okay, so this is for the active. The last thing would be the visited. You see, we can this is a special article called MDN, talking about the privacy. If you use visited to apply different styles to the links that the user actually visited, so you can actually literally theoretically you can collect the difference, right? Difference on the link elements you added. You display to the user, and then you could know that which links the user have visited. So this is a privacy problem. So what the browser do is actually doing some tricks, like the window get computed style, or create selector, or some CSS like siblings rules. You cannot check these visited style programmatically. So you said if you're using get computed style, even if the link is applied with the visited style, this function will return the style that is only with the default link style. So you cannot know. Okay. And there are several limits about the visited link styles. You can only change the color, the background, the border color. Well, I don't know what what these limitations are for, because if we cannot, maybe if you can change the dimension, we actually could. Yeah, I see what happens. If you can change the dimension, you could get the coordinates of the siblings, right? Because the web page will reflow if the element has different dimensions. We could detect about the dimensions of the visited links, right? So actually, that's another kind of privacy link. So we can only change the color, and only can change the color. And if you want to get the color, this colors doesn't trigger the reflow. And if you want to get the style, well, the browser will give you a falsy one. You cannot get the real style. So I see what happens. And another rule is that for these colors, background colors, you need to set on the link before you can set on the visited. Well, reason, yeah, but it's just a rule. Okay. Okay, yeah. Using background, okay, this version for it changes to this site. Colors otherwise, okay. So yeah, so this is all for the several pseudo classes. I hope it helps. Yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.